Hello everyone, even today we are going to solve problem on liquidation of a company. So the problem is the following balance sheet of X Limited as on 31st March 2015. They have given the balance sheet. So liabilities and assets they have given. So we have two types of shares. One is preference and equity. In equity also we have 2000 equity shares and 6000 equity shares, and debentures on outstanding debenture interest they have given, creditors they have given. Look here, they have mentioned creditors in full, which means we have to identify the value of secured creditors, unsecured creditors and preferential creditors. Okay, so assets they have mentioned. This P&L account will not be entered in the books of account. This will be considered as a loss. Next, on the date of balance sheet of the company went into liquidation. The dividend of preferential shares are in arrears for 2 years. So we have to pay to preferential creditors dividend. For how many years we have to pay? We have to pay for 2 years. Next, the arrears are payable on the liquidation, definitely, as per articles of the association. The debenture have a floating charges on asset of the company. Yes, we are going to repay them with interest value. Creditors includes loan of 1 lakh secured by mortgage of land, which means in this 2,90,000, 1 lakh is a secured creditors value. Okay, they have given directly secured creditors creditors include a loan of 1 lakh secured by mortgage, which means this is the value of secured creditors. Next, they have given the asset realized value, land, plant, patent, stock and data they have given, and cash we are going to write it directly. P&L account will not be entered. Next, expenses on liquidation 21,800. Liquidator is entitled to a commission of 3% on asset realized, including cash and yes. So we are going to pay the remuneration on the asset realized. Total asset realized we are going to pay. In this we have to check again, they are paying 2% on amount distributed to unsecured creditors. See, so we have to calculate the value of unsecured creditor, then we are going to pay it on unsecured creditors value. How many percentage we are going to calculate? 2%, isn't it? So preferential creditors are 30,000. Yes, look here. So here I'll solve the question. Yes, calculation of value of unsecured creditors. Let us first calculate the working note. Yes, total creditors how much they have given in the balance sheet? 2,90,000 they have given, minus secured creditors 1 lakh, less preferential creditors. Preferential creditors in the last line of the adjustment they have mentioned as 30,000. So if you minus these, you are going to get the value. So 2,90,000 minus 1 lakh minus 30,000. The value of unsecured creditors is 1,60,000. In this 1,60,000, how much we are going to pay them? 2% commission. Fine. So remuneration is paid on so see, so remuneration 3% on asset realized, I'll write it in short form, and 2% on unsecured creditors. Yes, unsecured creditors. The value of unsecured creditor is 1,60,000 here. This includes your preferential creditors even. We should not miss that. Got it? So 1,60,000 plus 30,000 on total 1,90,000 you are going to pay 2%. Understood? Yes, this is a working note for the calculation of value of unsecured creditors. Exactly, we are going to identify the value of unsecured creditors. Next. Okay, fine. I think hope you understood the question now. So we'll move on to the solution. Yes. This is a solution. Yes. So as usual, we are going to start from a receipt debit side. So first we are going to start with asset realized. So asset realized, we are going to write one by one. So first I'll write cash. Cash they have given 60,000. Next, land 2,40,000. Make sure you all have the questions, then only you will get to know. Plant and machinery 4 lakh. Next, patent 60,000. Next, stock 1,20,000. Next, debtors we have. Debtors are valued at 1 lakh. Sorry, debtors are realized at 1,60,000. So these are the values. So we'll just write it as, I'll just calculate the total, so it will be easier for us to calculate the amount which we are exactly going to pay. Yes, total will be 60,000 plus 2,40,000 plus 4 lakh, again plus 60,000, 1,20,000 and 1,60,000. So total will be 10,40,000. Yes. So we'll move on to credit side. So as usual, it should be written in an orderly manner. So as usual, we are going to start with secured creditors. So secured creditors value, how much we have valued. In the additional information they have mentioned as 1 lakh. Yes. So loan was taken for 1 lakh. You have to look into the statement, students. Okay. Next, we have expenses on liquidations, or you can write it as liquidation expenses. So liquidation expenses 21,800. They have only directly given. So next one we are having liquidators remuneration. Yes. So first remuneration, on what value we are going to pay? We are going to pay 3% on asset realized. So how much? The value of asset realized is 10,40,000. So I'll just write it here. Calculation of remuneration. So 3% on asset realized. The value of asset realized is 10,40,000. 10,40,000 into 3%. 3% means 3 by 100. You will be getting 31,200. This 31,000 will be recorded in the statement. Yes. So value is 31,200. Next we have on 2% on unsecured creditors. So value of unsecured creditors will be calculated later. Let us see whether the unsecured creditor is going to get the full value. Okay, so we'll wait for a moment. Next, so we have paid to secured creditors, we have paid liquidation expenditures, in liquidation remuneration, one part we have already paid. Now we are going to pay to the debenture holders. Debenture holders, how much? 5% debenture. So 5% debentures are 2 lakh rupees, isn't it? So we have outstanding interest also. How much we have outstanding interest on debenture? Directly in balance sheet itself they have given, so you can write it directly, or else in some other questions they will mention the percentage or they will mention the duration. We will have to calculate the interest on debentures. In this question they have directly mentioned, so I am writing it directly. Okay. Next we can pay to the preferential creditor. So debentures we have paid, outstanding interest on debenture also we are going to pay. Next step, preferential creditors. Preferential creditors are valued at 30,000. Next we are going to pay for unsecured creditors, isn't it? So unsecured creditors, whether the unsecured creditor is going to get the full value or not. So total asset realized is 10,40,000. See your credit side. So we are going to pay secured creditor at 1,21,800, 31,800, 2,10,000 and 30,000. So our receipt is more and payment is very less. So here only we can say that secured creditors are paid fully. So what does it mean? If secured creditors are paid fully, in the sense we can pay the remuneration directly, easily we can calculate, isn't it? So look here, yeah, I'll just go and solve it in the here itself. Yes, so 2% on unsecured creditors. See, value of unsecured creditors is 1,60,000, isn't it? Look here. So 1,60,000 into 2%. Why I am calculating directly? Because asset realized is 10,40,000. So I am having excess value. So easily we can calculate. Yes, wait. This is only for unsecured creditors. We have to add preference also. Okay. So 1,60,000 plus 30,000. 1,90,000. So secured creditors is 1,60,000, preference 30,000. If we add, we'll get 1,90,000 as the value. So 1,90,000 into 2%. So we'll get 3,800 as the value. This value will be written in the statement. So 1,90,000 into 2%. Yes, we'll get 3,800. I hope you understand this concept. Yes. So after paying to preferential creditors, next we are going to pay for whom? We are going to pay for preferential shareholders. Yes. So preferential shareholders, how much preferential shareholders we are having? We are going to pay them full amount because we are having excess value, isn't it? So preference share capital 4 lakh, and dividend also we are going to pay. How we are going to pay the dividend? Total share capital value yeah. Yeah. Calculation of preference dividend. So preference share capital valued at 4 lakh. See, percentage of preference share capital is 6%. So 6 by 100. This is how we are going to calculate. But in this question, preferential shareholders having arrears for 2 years into 2. So for 1 year we are going to get 24,000. For 2 years we will get 48,000. So this is the value of dividend. Okay. So value of preference dividend will be 48,000. How? 4 lakh into 6 by 100 into 2. Okay. Next we are going to pay to the equity shareholders. So is it possible to give them full capital amount? No. See, look here. So we are having very less value. I'll show you how. So again I am going to calculate in the working note itself. Yes. Calculation of amount paid to equity shareholders. How much amount they are going to exactly get, that one we are going to calculate. Okay, so here it's not exact format, but this is the way we are going to calculate. So first we are going to mention the total receipt. So total receipt is how much? 10,40,000. So in this total receipt we are going to minus all the payments. So total payments including preferential share capital and also the dividend. So you have to add all the expenditure side. See, 1 lakh plus 21,800 plus 31,200, 3,800, 2 lakh plus 10,000, again plus 30,000. Here I have not written 1 lakh. Wait, I have not mentioned 1 lakh. 60,000 unsecured creditors I haven't mentioned. Yes, sorry for that. Yes, add 1,60,000, again 4 lakh plus 48,000. If you add all these expenditures now, if you add all these payments, we are going to get how much value we are going to get? We are going to get 10,04,000. Yes, 10,04,800. If we minus it, we will be getting the value as 35,200. So this is how we are going to calculate. $35,200 is the value. So this 35,200 will be shared among the shareholders. The excess amount, how much excess we are having? we are having excess amount as 35,200. This excess will be paid to the remaining shareholders. For example, yes, excess amount paid by 2,000 equity shareholders. So we are going to pay them 2,000 into 15. So we'll be having 30,000 we are going to pay them. So remaining excess will be 5,200. Yes, we have two types equity shareholders. 2,000 this 2,000 is the number of shares. Okay, so 2,000 number of shares and we having 6,000 number of shares. So we are going to pay them first shareholders, that is 2,000 number of shares considered as 2,000. No? For them we are going to pay, but they have paid up only 75. So in that 75 we are not going to pay them full value. I am paying only 15. See, understand the concept here. The equity shareholders invested 75 rupees in our company, but at the time of winding up, I am paying, as a company I am paying only them 15 rupees, because only that much I can pay. I can pay more than that. If you give to these 6,000 equity shareholders, no, even they get lesser amount. So in an orderly manner we are going to pay. So that's why first we are going to pay to the number of shareholders who is having 2,000 number of shareholders we are having. No? So we are going to pay to them. So I am paying only 15 rupees, 2,000 into 15. This 5,200 is considered as the excess amount. This amount will be shared among the remaining shareholders. Yes, so on basis of ratio kind we are going to, excess will shared among equity shareholders. In what ratio? We are going to calculate in the ratio of 2:6, nothing but 2,000 and 6,000. Okay, so 5,000, wait, so for equity shareholders who is having 2,000, they will be getting 2,000 equity shareholders will get the value as 5,200 into 2 by 8 will be, they will be getting 1,300, and 6,000 into 6,000 equity shareholders will get 5,000 into 5,200 into 6 by 8, they will be getting 3,900. Yes, this is how we are going to pay. Okay, so very easy and simple, don't get confusions. Okay, so this 30,000 I will add it here itself, so we can directly write the total in the amount column in the statement. Yes, 31,300. This value I have written here. Okay, yes, so the excess amount shared. Okay, I have just mentioned excess amount shared among the equity shareholders. So for first I'll write 2,000 equity shareholders will get 30,000 plus 1,300. Total will be 31,300. So 6,000 equity shareholders, they'll get 3,900. If you add, the total will be 10,40,000. It should match, credit and debit should match. Based on this value only we are going to calculate, no? total receipt minus total payments. So total receipt will be the same value, so obviously it will be get tallied. Okay, this is regarding the question. Here a little part we calculated very newly. Here we have considered the uh, difference for the paying to the equity shareholders. So in question they have not mentioned us. We only we only understood the concept and solved it. Yes, how come? Yeah, this is the question already we have discussed many times. See, we have two types of equity shareholders, isn't it? So they are paying in an orderly manner. If the excess amount is if we have excess amount, we are obviously going to share to them equally, but we are not having that much excess amount. We had only around 30 to 35,000 around excess we had, so that should be shared equally to them now. So first we are going to pay to the 2000 equity shares of 100 each. They had paid 75 paid up. Okay, 6000 equity shares of 100 each, they had paid only 60 per share they have paid up, isn't it? So on this basis we firstly paid to the this first person. Okay, easy, or no more confusions, I think so. Hope you all understood the concept and the understood the problem as well. Okay.